Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to Tony the Technician channel, and today we're going to be going into my top tool brands that I look at when not buying tools from the tool truck. So my top 5 tool brands that I normally check out if I'm not buying tool truck brands. And then there are others that I'll mention at the end. These are just the first 5 brands that I really check out to see if they have what I'm looking for. If not, then I expand from there. So I'm going to share my top 5 with you guys. I'm sure a lot of you guys already know a couple of them. So we'll get into that, and I really hope you guys enjoy. If you guys do, please make sure to hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below of your guys' favorite brands when not looking at tool truck brands. And as always, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. So first up, I'm sure a lot of you guys guessed it, Tecton. It's one of my go-to brands just because I've been using them probably over the last 5 years and have been extremely satisfied with them and extremely happy with how they've grown and actually listened to the customer. They make really good products for a really good price. They also have 10% back in rewards when you buy from their website, free shipping in US and Canada, and they have a lot to offer. They don't have really anything in specialty tools or air tools or power tools or anything like that, but they still do have a lot to offer, and I always make sure to check them out first, or they're definitely one of my first ones that I do check out when looking for tools, just because I've been extremely satisfied with them, and I know a lot of my viewers have found out about Tecton and have tried them out and are extremely satisfied with them as well. So if you're looking for a good quality tool for a good price, plus you get rewards when purchasing from the website and all of that, go ahead and check out Tecton Tools. So here's just, I'll quickly go over some of the things so you can see what they offer. And they do have USA made products as well, as far as all of their socket organizers and basically all of their organizers. They have a new 90 tooth ratchet. They're not made in the USA, but they are really nice, slim profile ratchets at 90 teeth, and they're really nice ratchets. They do have select wrenches like their crow's feet, and their angle head wrenches are made in the USA. All of their screwdrivers and nut drivers and torques and all of those are all made in the USA. 2 different handle designs. They also have certain select pliers that are made in the USA, and they even have toolboxes and tool carts made in Canada. Really good quality, industrial grade, very good stuff. So if you're looking for some good tools, go ahead and check out Tecton Tools. Next up being Capri Tools. I've been using them maybe the last 3 or so years, just over 3 years, maybe 4 years. I got their screwdriver set, a ratcheting wrench set, and I was extremely pleased with how they performed and the prices on them, and I've slowly expanded on some of those tools as well. I also have their stubby, rounded, and rusted fastener wrenches that help you remove fasteners that are rusted or rounded up to 90%. Those work very well. And then I also have this semi-deep impact socket set. It includes shallow, mid-length, and deep well sockets, and a Westling billet aluminum socket organizer. They already come in nice plastic organizers with the sockets laid down, but you also get this organizer with it. It's a great set. Really good quality. Once again, great quality for a great price. And they also have some products made in the USA, as well as their partnership with Westling. Westling is a company that makes these aluminum rails that are made in the USA, and they also have a lot to offer. Here are the same wrenches I was just talking about. Those are the wrenches that I have. They have some USA made dead blow hammers, and they also have a rewards program as well. So when you purchase from their site, you earn rewards towards your next purchase and everything. And they do have very limited specialty tools and air tools, so a little bit more as far as that than Tecton, but both of them having great tools for a great price. Just some of the items that you will see on their website, but I will try to have a majority of these websites linked down below. I will also have the tools link down below that will have a majority of all these tools in it, or tools that I suggest. So if you haven't, go ahead and check that link out below, and then I'll do my best to have these websites linked there as well. Next up being Gearwrench. Gearwrench is probably one of the very first tool brands that I ever bought, besides DeWalt. DeWalt was my first actual socket set that I ever bought, besides a Stanley set from Walmart when I was like 15 years old, and I was really happy with that. But Gearwrench is what I really started getting into when I started getting into the automotive field, and I have been very pleased with a lot of their tools. They have done a lot of switching in the last few years, though. There are like certain ratcheting wrenches that I try and stay away from, because you can tell the difference between the ones that were Taiwan and the ones that were China. There was actually a pretty big difference. But they make some really good sockets, really good ratchets, and a lot of other tools. I've had their pliers. I have their oil filter wrench here. I have a lot of their sockets. I have their screwdrivers, pick set, scraper set, panel popper set, a lot of their wrenches. They have 84 tooth ratchets, 90 tooth ratchets, 120 XP ratchets, which is a 60 tooth ratchet with dual pawls. That gives you 120 positions. They have some really nice socket sets. All in all, I've been happy with 90 to 95% of everything I've bought from Gearwrench. Now, this website isn't like the Tecton and Capri website. You can't just purchase off of this website. If you just click buy now, it'll pull up a whole list of everywhere that you can find these tools, not just in your area, but online as well. So it's really nice. But Gearwrench being the third one. Now, these aren't really in any sort of order either. These are just 5 tool brands that I really check out first. Next up being Knipex. When it comes to my pliers, I use a lot of Knipex. When I first started getting into tools, it was very, very hard for me to buy any of the Knipex stuff because it was a lot higher priced than the stuff I was used to purchasing. Gearwrench and Tecton, the prices are a lot lower than these. So it was just a little hard for me to spend this much money on a set of pliers. But I also had a lot of cheap pliers besides my Gearwrench and Tecton ones, because I've been happy with my Gearwrench and Tecton ones. But I had a lot of other cheap ones, and when I finally pulled the trigger, another reason was because I was getting Matco and Snap-on tools at the time for an extremely discounted rate. So I was also buying those. So even those prices at the discounted rate, it was cheaper than the Knipex. But when it came down to it, I ended up pulling the trigger on some long reach Knipex pliers, and after that I was just kind of hooked. I extremely pleased with the quality, and it's well worth the money. I don't think I've had a single set of pliers from Knipex that I've ever had an issue with or regret spending the money on. So no, they're not the cheapest, but they are very good quality pliers, and they have a big lineup. So keep Knipex in mind when looking for a good quality set of pliers. And it is Knipex. It's not Knipex. Look it up. I don't want to hear it. And then last up is Sunx. I have quite a bit of Sunx tools. They are very, very well known for their impact rated sockets and impact rated tools. You know, their adapters and extensions and just, you know, everything impact related. They have some really good tools, but they also have some good priced other tools as well. Screwdrivers, pliers, wrenches, you know, rechargeable lights. But a lot of people are going to know them for their impact sockets. They have a lot of really good size sets for really good prices. And a lot of these you're going to find on Amazon, which will be in the tools link down below in case you guys are interested. But the prices on these impact sockets, the impacts are really good quality, especially for the price that you find them at. So if you're looking for good quality impact rated stuff, Sunx is definitely a good choice. You find some great deals and great sets through them. So always keep those in mind. Now keep in mind these are just the first 5 that I try to look at when I know I need a new tool. After that, there are also some other ones such as Channel Lock. I have a lot of their pliers as well. Extremely pleased with those. They're really affordable and made in the USA. Fuji pliers, they're really good, made in Japan, extremely high quality, pretty good pricing on those as well. As far as power tools, I look at Milwaukee and DeWalt. DeWalt I've used ever since I was a kid, so I run the 20 volt lineup in DeWalt, and then Milwaukee I use the M12 lineup, and I've always done it that way. And I don't really want to expand outside of that because I hate having more chargers and more batteries. I like to keep it as simple as possible. So those are the 2 brands I go and look at for my cordless tools. And then a couple others being Gray Pneumatic, great impact rated sockets there as well. And then Astro Pneumatic, they also have some really good tools. Now, in today's world, there are so many different tool brands out there. It's ridiculous. I would have never imagined 10 years ago, 15 years ago, ever thinking that there would be this wide of an array of tool companies and tools available today, especially for a very wide range in pricing and quality. But there's a lot to offer out there, and those are just some of the top ones that I always consistently look at when I'm not looking at tool truck brands or at Harbor Freight. So always keep these in mind, and I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any other suggestions that you think are good brands that you would like to recommend to others, please drop it down in the comments. Other than that, if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit that thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I'll see you guys next time.